Deduction and repair. Hey, God, great time. Great Tuesday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville, Texas.
Are
And
you
we're
logging
still
on?
waiting for Maggie, who's going to get uh,
What?
cut in regards to those Cheeto bolitas.
Big deduction. Someone's getting docked.
Someone's getting majorly docked in bolitas.
She's only going to get half a bag.
A quarter of a bag.
Híjole.
Are y'all eating?
And you know how good Erasmo is at math, so who knows?
I'm horrible at math, actually. So it's going to be interesting. Good evening, Kanina. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I'm actually wearing regular clothes tonight, so.
Oh, it's casual day.
No, let me tell you, I was wearing a kurta yesterday, and of course, nobody even knew what a kurta was. Why do I have a timer on my phone? And as educated as a lot of the folk are over here, I said, like,
Welcome
what's
to the show, Maggie.
I was eating a tuna fish sandwich.
Hey, Danielle.
I was eating my second tuna fish sandwich, and then I went and I put the dogs away, and I came back, and I was watching a TikTok video my daughter sent me, and I love it. Ida calls me, "Are you logging on?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, I'm late. Sorry, Asma. Hi, how you doing? I know. I was eating dinner.
You're getting
Sorry.
docked. He said you're getting docked.
Yeah, dock me half a bag of Cheetos.
25%.
Okay, there you go.
That's more than half, right?
Dear
Good
Lord.
evening, good evening, good evening. Puro Erasmo Castro all the way, cheats. Photo pie face. Daniel, love you, Papa. Jesus, Becky. No more compadre vaccine. Well, we'll talk about the vaccines. Let me tell you guys, I got some good news to share to individuals out there. We'll start off with the vaccines, and then we'll go into the talk of the town tonight, the BISD board meeting. I think they're still in closed session, so not much is done afterwards. So we'll be able to talk a little bit about what was said and how things were voted on. And it's great to have AOBE representatives here with us tonight that might share their insight in regards to what's actually going on in the minds of our staff out there. So, Ida, welcome, Ida.
Thank you for the opportunity to be on here. We know that you have a full schedule now with your co-host y todo. So, but we thank you for this opportunity. Maggie's like, please save me.
No, she's like Dr. What was her name? That doctor Dr. Cantu. Dr. Cantu was like going like, I go, and going like, someone please help me. He had that cara de please. My undertone voice.
You are.
I still go and tell people.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I have no idea what y'all are doing.
Dr. Gantu did a video. It's the last video BISC did.
Oh, the welcome back? Was it the welcome back after the holidays?
No, it's the next one that they did, where she comes out with Dr. Koff and Jason Moody. No, somebody else.
Oh, the
Other guy.
the
money guy.
Yeah.
the mini guy.
Robledo.
And so then she's reading. I feel
She was
bad.
reading that one too, because she was reading the holiday one.
No, but she wasn't reading like this. So and I met her the other day. She was so nice. She walked into the library and I was like, hey, I like with my mask.
Pretty double.
Yeah. I like, oh. So she's reading. You can tell she's reading, and she's like, we are very concerned about the safety of our children, blah, 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 right? So somebody in the comments put, it looks like someone's holding a gun behind the camera. So she's like, reading. So then Osmo says, she's like, we are very concerned about the save me.
Someone help me.
So then he started saying that she was doing SOS with her cheek.
Thank you, Lena.
Okay, sorry. So, yeah, guys, you mean you haven't been watching the Erasmo show to be up to date with that one?
What the hell?
I have.
Okay. Oh, I know, Vero.
You're freezing. Hold on, you're freezing. I didn't get that. What? Next question.
Good evening.
I'm one of the ones waiting in the line on YouTube.
Hello, Steve. Good evening, Maggie, Lena, an AOB member now. Good evening, Ilda. Hey, Maria Martinez. Thank you so much. Morse code with cheek. S O S. I'm surprised. I bet you some people might be amazed to know that I actually know Morse code.
More than SOS. Everybody knows SOS. You know more than SOS.
No, let's see, Ida. What is SOS and Morse code, Ida?
I don't know it.
It's
What?
3 short, 3 long, 3 short.
3 short, 3 long, 3 short. What?
No. Let's go. Thank you, Maria. You said everybody knows SOS and Erasmo. Those are the words that
I know what it is.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I don't know.
But
Yeah.
no.
I can text SOS.
That's why these shows are recorded, so we can go back and check them. Unlike the board meetings.
Where did I hear that?
Everyone knows SOS.
Yes, I know the letters SOS.
And Morse code, it's 3 short, 3 long, 3 short, or 3 long, 3 short, 3 long.
You said everyone knows that, and Vero and Ida did not know that.
Okay, who was Jefferson Davis?
Vero, Ida?
I know because I watched the show. It was a
First thing I do.
And these people lead are educators in the city.
We don't remember all the details.
I was about to check the roster to see if he was a member, because that's my first response when people give me a name. I was like, hold on.
What the hell? Am I the smartest one here?
I went and I asked my husband, who is Jefferson Davis? And he's like, the president of the Confederacy. I'm like,
Oh,
dang it. I'm like, you're not supporting my comment, my theory.
guys, on YouTube, like that page, guys, please. Also,
Like which page?
on YouTube.
History was my least favorite subject. That's why I teach math.
Girl, did he forget to take his medication?
He's on a sugar buzz.
Let me tell you, I've been getting sweets all day. Food, burgers, bread. I got that Polish cake. Oh my God, delicious, homemade. And I also got some of these cookies, these Nutella cookies. Homemade.
People, I'm asking you, no sweets.
Pero no para de comer, and yet, the beautiful Tanya. But I think he said he's only gained like 2 pounds since the pandemic started. That's amazing.
What? I'm very active. I know y'all think I just sit on my butt all day and spend my day on social media, which I do. But
and riding a scooter.
Yeah,
And
an
riding
electric scooter.
well, you know, it's kind of funny because the other day me arranqué en la electric scooter, and someone goes, "That's not exercise." I said, I didn't ask you. Keep your comments to yourself, Winter Texan.
Gee, was.
You snowbird. You know what a snowbird is?
Yes. Everybody knows who a snowbird is.
Now I have to ask everything because I don't know if y'all know the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Mouth.
No,
No hello, el SpaceX, sir. No hello, no hello, no hello. Let me tell you guys, it's oh, Cat, thank you, Cat. It's very amazing, guys. To have
He's getting money, Ida.
I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah, he's getting money because he's monetized his YouTube channel. Sorry, go on.
They're sending me money on YouTube. Thank you. I love you. Guys, like the damn channel. Hey, everybody else.
Wow, he's making money now. Nobody.
The money.
Not for bot.
Híjole. Wow,
Look,
cool.
I got a whole 99 cents. Thank you. Love you, Cat. Love you. So anyway, what happened is, it's awesome to have SpaceX right there in our backyard. All of our teachers, they had the opportunity to link their classes, and to watch it, which is great, guys. But, it brought to memory. And unfortunately, after, I think, 6 minutes or something like that, it came crashing down again. A couple of things concerning, you always wonder if it's going to go completely off whack and fall on some of those houses that are out there. But you know what it brought to my mind, guys? It was, I think, the 35th anniversary of the
Challenger,
of the shuttle explosion. The 35th year anniversary, and
5 years.
Huh?
That was
10 years.
I know some of y'all were too young for that, but
yeah.
some of us.
Yeah.
As Manny says, you fetuses.
That was before my time, but I read about it.
The original use of SOS, however, dates back to 1908 and the International Morse Code distress signal used with maritime radio signal. Yeah, I knew that. These girls didn't know that, but that's great.
I remember the sound from a song from what song does it come out in Morse code?
They say that in a song, right?
Is it a Metallica song?
I don't know who sings.
I know all Metallica songs.
I was going to say Erasmo would know.
No. I can't remember anything. Can't tell this is true or a dream. Deep down inside, I feel the scream. This terrible silence talks to me. It's called One, and it is by Metallica.
Yeah, and they do in the video. The guy's doing it with his head. So
what it's saying, what it's saying is kill me now, and they don't kill him.
But
wow!
Sound, yeah.
What a pretty song! My goodness.
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot hear. I cannot see. I cannot speak. Touch myself. Body my holding cell. Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs. Let me with life in hell.
And then mine is almost heaven.
West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like
our numbers are going down. Our numbers.
Take me home. More money. I belong West Virginia. But you see, this is how
He's holding tune.
No, but this is how I go from metal to country to classic country.
Wow.
And hold up on Erasmo vaccine. Congratulations. I'm sure the people we hate the most will use this as a photo op and will be there to stroke their ego. Well, let me tell you, they stroke about almost everything else, throughout the week. I think the ego is the last thing that they need to be stroking. But we'll go into the Erasmo vaccine as well. Going into the SpaceX, guys, again, did y'all watch the crash today? The SN? Very, very sad. Hello, Erasmo. Hello, ladies. I thank you for not including me in the group of ladies. Jefferson Davis, I think that's Latin for whale.
See, we need Mike Pineapple to take over my spot so that I can go to bed at 8:30.
Ida still wants to official word do all the students have to take the STAR test, or only those that have been coming face to face? Do you think board or started safety procedures? Let me say this, guys. I did clip out that video, because I actually had missed it, guys. But for anyone, look, this is my concern, guys, and y'all tell me if I'm completely off base. The problem is a lot of the teachers out there had been contacting students and parents as well, saying they have to take the STAR test. They have to take the STAR test. Then what happens is now the board and Dr. Trevino made mention in a public meeting saying it doesn't matter if they take the STAR test or not. Mm-hmm. So what happens is people start to lose credibility in regards to a lot of the things that they're trying to say out there. They're being forced by their principals to go out there and say something that they actually cannot enforce. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yes, except the STAR test. This is why I'm the one who told it. I called Erasmo. I'm like, you got to put this clip on, because I didn't realize this. I've been saying my kid's not going to go take the STAR test, but she's in high school, and for her, it's the EOC. Turns out the EOC is needed to graduate. So there's kind of like a inflicts. Sacate was the one I kept thinking about, that we needed to give him the information because he's always asking.
Sacate.
Yeah.
Somebody commented? Okay.
He's asked a few times, should he send his kid to take the STAR test? And I've been saying, no, I'm not sending my kid. But no. I didn't realize at the high school, it's needed for credit. It's needed for credit for graduation.
Yeah, but it doesn't. You don't have to take it this year.
No, you don't.
That's the issue. If you have a 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grader even, it doesn't have to be, 12th grader has to, I don't know if they're going to give a retake later on in regards to test. But guys, if you have a 9th, 10th, 11th grader, they can wait. But my concern, my biggest concern is teacher graduation. Oh! Thank you, Jesslyn. I love you.
You'll see it in a minute, Ida. You'll see it.
What happened?
No, but my concern, guys, is, what teachers are going to look like,
Absolutely, because I have a friend who principal said, you have to call all the parents and tell them they have to come in for the STAR test. So my friend called TEA today to get the information up to date. And they said, no, you don't.
And they called out Dr. Cantu on it, or what?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that they had caught her, and called her out on it.
No,
okay.
They were just asking the question. And look, and it was actually the right question to ask. I think Minerva still doesn't understand what the hell is going on anyway. But it was the question to ask in regards to, do they have to? Or can they just wait in regards to taking it? Again, guys, she's clueless. I mean, that I'm not prejudiced, but I'm glad that someone brought up the question.
Are you going to play the clip?
Huh?
Are you going to play the clip? Oh, Ida, in case you haven't been watching, I've gotten a little bit more bossy.
I have noticed.
Yeah.
Are
you going to play the clip?
We can play the clip.
Okay, play the clip.
Oh, and Erasmo.
And he listens.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Hush, hush.
But he mocks me all the time, too.
Yeah, well, that is Erasmo.
We need to stop talking so he can focus.
Yeah, sorry.
Guys, why are y'all?
And then we come back to what Marcy said.
I see Erasmo has not gone to do Botox. Look at the forehead.
Oh, I'm actually going to go next week.
Nice, Ida.
Thanks, Ida, for reminding me. Como que casi no estoy traumado and you're not helping me there. Oh,
I was like, I thought maybe it was the vaccine. Remember they were saying that the vaccine cancels the Botox?
Guys, nobody send me any messages right now because I'm going to put it on the screen. Ready, guys?
And I've had parents that said they will definitely not allow their child on campus. And so who do we refer them to, because they are top students in their school, but mom and dad said definitely no, we leave this house. So do we have someone we can refer them to, because the parents are already panicking on that they have to come in person, but they do not allow their child to come in person.
It will be the campus principal, because they're the ones that are
making the contest with all the students that are supposed to test. Yeah, but the question is, the principal tell them you have to come in, so it starts there. And they don't know who they do next because they don't want this to affect their child's performance in passing to the next grade level. There is no requirement for someone to go to the next grade level. There is no requirement. So then, like, but then in the eighth grade, they don't have to. No, it's not a requirement. There's no exercise. So if I can, that's okay for that child.
Can you understand her at all?
Not at all. I was about to say that.
Screw that.
If a student is not able to come.
Guys, it's on my page. So just what I say, I mean, look, again, my concern, guys, is again, teachers are out there telling people you have to. And then all of a sudden they learn they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I wouldn't send them.
Don't send them. I attended Mr. Poole Watterson's funeral service virtually this evening. It was truly remarkable to see how many people loved him. It was very emotional. It was amazing. I'm glad that they did it in English and in Spanish. Great. And great message out there. I really enjoyed the part where the pastor, I don't know who they are. I think they're from ICC, but the pastor stated that now he is in the pinnacle of all choirs up in heaven. That was a very, very nice phrase. That's the one that stuck with me. But yeah, I was able to watch not all of it, but I did watch some of it. Mr. Amigo, thank you. Gracias. Good evening, ladies and awesome and beautiful gent. That's me. I was looking at the board meeting, and not even the leaders can keep their mask on when they're speaking. Yet my poor son and daughter's teachers are expected to teach with a mask all day in school, trying to talk about through them. I wonder how their vocal cords feel at the end of the week. It's crazy. Sylvia, bring back the damn rock.
I'm going to have to take this really quick.
Huh?
I'm going to take this really quick.
Okay, go. Don't hide those wrinkles on the shirt with a coat. I can see it. Theo, you're not slick. These are actually not wrinkles. I don't have my shirt tucked in, so it doesn't help. No me escuras, papa. How can you swing wop? Sing wop? Wop. I don't know. Maggie, how cokes have you drank today? Se van a aventar un show como el otro día. We need to laugh.
Right? Yeah, today I've had like 4 or 5.
You lost count?
Well, because I had the 30 ounce for lunch, and then I had
Maggie, you have a problem.
one for breakfast, a can for breakfast, and then I had a can and a half for dinner.
Cokes for breakfast?
Yeah, it's the breakfast of champions.
Are you Mexican?
A little bit.
I know in Monterrey, all we eat drink for breakfast is Coca-Cola con los tacos. Mr. Castro, my daughter likes your song and is dancing. Thank you, yeah. It's Morse code. He stepped on a landmine and doesn't want to keep living. Yes! That's the one. Landmine has taken my sight, taking my speech, sharing my hair, and taking my arms, taking my legs. Never will life in hell. Love Metallica. Me too. I've actually seen them 6 times. I actually partied with Lars Ulrich and James Hetfield. Literally partied with them at a club at backstage. I guess I shouldn't say that since I stopped drinking and my church people are now watching me. But that was a long time ago.
Before you found Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, isn't it?
Yeah, when I went to West Brownsville Church and I accepted him in my heart. Like the other 81 other individuals out there. Opera Aaron. Cantas bien feo, Erasmo. Gee, thanks, bro. Please don't consider making a video of me singing out there. I'm right here, and it looks like
idea.
Pineapple. No video. Hello, Delia. I initially heard my primo's neighbor that Jay Mendez already got his family and business partners vaccinated. Not a good thing. Delia, Erasmo, I got my bracelet today in Edinburgh. Yes! I did post out there. Oh, me too! Apple, do not waste the venom. It has come out of your mouth. Thank you. Let me tell you, I'm glad that I was able to put up that they were actually passing out the bracelets out there, the wristbands out in Edinburgh. Again, guys, I'm going to do my best to be able to post out there everything that I can in regards to giving you opportunities to get your vaccine. I did learn, guys. I did learn that the city of Brownsville is going to have its own a vaccination clinic this Friday. Guys, that is amazing. They have promised off the record, which I shouldn't be saying, but they have promised that it's going to be based on registration, guys. So as soon as I have the link tomorrow, I will be attentive to when it comes out. I will share with you so you can get yourself registered. So please be watching my page religiously, as you should already. And I'll share that with you. We're going to get some 2,000 vaccines, guys. Now, these vaccines are for our 65 and older individuals. So again, 65 and over individuals are going to be vaccinated here in the city of Brownsville this coming Friday. It will be handled by the city of Brownsville. I'll say this, and I'll get y'all's take on it. I think the reason that they did that, they're giving, I think, Port Isabel 300 and the cities, is that they want to, share the responsibility and share the critique of the community with city leadership. Your take, Maggie?
I hadn't thought about it that way. I did volunteer. They asked for volunteers. They asked for 40 volunteers from BISD. And I first got it okayed by my principal, and I signed up, volunteered, and they're going to let us know, I guess, tomorrow. First come, first serve. But I want to see what it's like. It does say there that if you volunteer, you get the COVID vaccine, which I didn't read that. Sorry, Julie. I didn't read that. I was reading the email so quickly. And so, I'll just tell them to give my vaccine to somebody else.
Well, I wonder if you could do that, like actually pass it on to, I'm volunteering because I want this to go to my husband or my coworker or something.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I just wanted to go see how it's run so I can come back and tell people,
Good.
Help out with this, explaining to people how it's run, how it works.
Vero, your take?
I didn't get the email. There are several people I didn't. There was a few people that didn't get the email as far as my coworkers go. So I only got a picture that was sent to me, but I didn't receive that email.
Do you want me to forward it to you?
Yeah, one of my coworkers forwarded it to me, but there was a few people that didn't get it.
Yeah, I think that's one of the concerns now, and I figured it was going to be an issue because I don't think it was distributed to everyone out there. So how did they decide who to give it to, who to send that email to, and who not to send that email to?
And I got the email twice.
Wow, they like you. Maybe because they like you because you're on the show.
I don't think so.
Hey, Norma. Parecen angels. My kid is scared to go take the STAR test at the campus. What is going to be done? She's in middle school. Doesn't have to take it.
She does not have to take it, Maria. This year, TEA has decided that it will not count towards promotion. So that means if she takes it, that's it. It's not going to count towards anything from 3rd grade through 8th grade.
No. Thank you, Jocelyn.
Somebody's asking me where I called to volunteer. It was an email we got from BISD, and there was a link there. And when I clicked on the link, it looked like a real simple survey. And then I just filled it in and turned it in. And they said they were going to take the top 40 based on time stamped on the emails.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a great thing, guys. Again, my concern is, was it sent to everyone out there?
Yeah.
And why wasn't it sent to anyone out there? But again, I'm grateful that 40 more people at BISD are going to get that. Now, the thing is that the clinic is only for individuals that are 65 and over. Will this also be for volunteers that are 65 and older? I don't think so. I think it's for anyone that can and wants to volunteer will get the vaccination. Now, one of the things that I did speak with the city of Brownsville with today was, how they know offhand that there's going to be a lot of critique in regards to how it's going to be handled. But I think, guys, after my conversation that I had with the city of Brownsville today, I think that they have seen the other ones and have promised to do better. So
Hopefully.
I think it's a work in progress. I think as long as they're getting better at things. They did promise me that not one single city commissioner was going to be able to distribute vouchers at their discretion. So at least we'll have that. You know, it will be a fair process where everything is handled online like a little lottery thing, and I think that's fair.
And I keep thinking nobody was expecting us to be perfect in this whole coronavirus pandemic. We're not expecting our leaders to know it off the top of their heads, but definitely to learn from their mistakes. A junior at Hannah, he
Next
doesn't
year.
is a junior at Hannah.
Next year.
No, it says right now. Maggie, I
Yeah.
was wondering also because my son is a junior at Hannah.
He could take it next year.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant next year he's a junior at Hannah. I'm like, no, that's not what it says. So
Jefferson
anyway,
Davis. Jefferson Davis.
poor
I wonder.
Mishandled.
I wonder.
Mishandled.
I wonder if everyone here could pass the STAR test.
I might not.
So, Suzanne,
Wait.
I think you wait next year.
Yeah, Suzanne, if he doesn't take it in, like, let's say April or May, whenever it's supposed to go, they'll offer it again in June. So you could send him in June when there's likely to be less people testing. I don't know, unless we're all thinking on the same boat. I mean, we're all thinking the same thing. And then if he doesn't take it, then he has the chance to take it next year when it's then he has to, because then he's going to be a senior next year and he's going to need it to pass.
I think Suzanne, he should wait till next year. Just
Or
wait till
June.
next year.
Or June.
Yeah, or June. Yeah, or June to scope out and see what's going. Love when you sing Metallica, John Denver. Not so much. I love John Denver.
Love John Denver.
I'm back. Can you
Maggie,
hear
I was
me?
wondering.
Yes.
Can't hear you. I was wondering also because my son's a junior at Hannah. Oh yeah, we answered that one, right? Yeah, I think I'm going in reverse. Buenas noches a todos. Oye, Erasmo, ¿no sabes cuándo van a poner la vacuna del CVS? Dice que te van a estar poniéndolas. CVS, guys, is going to start doing the vaccines on the 12th or 13th of February. So again, they're going to open up registration. I'm going to think as of Monday of next week. So it's something that you're going to have to be quick at the draw to do. Does that make sense? Did you see those articles, Maggie? Or
I haven't seen it. No, I didn't see.
have you not been on my page?
Uh-oh.
I was watching the board meeting and taking notes, mister.
I actually posted that this morning.
Taking notes.
Wow, great job. So
Fine.
did you say that CVS is going to start
Yeah.
Wow.
70 CVS in the state of Texas actually are going to receive vaccines. Also, guys, take into consideration that President Biden is going to start to direct pharmacies to now handle the distribution and the the vaccines, which is the right thing to do, guys. It should have been thought of a long time ago, guys. We've got to put the vaccines in the hands of the professionals. And pharmacies, doctors' offices, hospitals, clinics, they are the professionals, not politicians, guys. Every time a politician gets his hand in the cookie jar, that means it's going to be a lot less cookies for the people in the community.
And actually, I was having that conversation with my sister earlier today about that, because they're missing their main audience that they need to get vaccinated, which is your 65 and older. So all your pharmacies are going to know who is the ones who need it more, and I just couldn't understand why they had not gotten them involved or give them access to be able to give out those vouchers. They're going to know. They're not going to play this compadre system and all of that.
No, well, besides that, these people are well versed in regards to a lot of, like the HIPAA laws, confidentiality. They have to be, or else they cannot, practice in their profession.
Go back to the apples and oranges. That one.
I have the conspiracy theory that BISD never truly intends to implement Schoology this school year. Have they not yet?
That is interesting.
That's a good conspiracy theory.
We'll touch a little on that one. That is something that they did all of a sudden try to bring in. We did bring, we exposed it quite a bit of the difference between Schoology and Google Classroom, and how supposedly it was mandated to come in, and it's not. We have the option to participate in it or not as a district. And so they are using Schoology, but it's not having to be used 100%. So they're letting them continue to use the Google Classroom.
Then what was all the hoopla about in regards to making people do all these assessments during the weekends, and all these trainings and all these quizzes, and then being called cheaters because they were passing the answers amongst ourselves?
Mm-hmm, yes.
Why all the hoopla?
Because according to TEA, you have to have it implemented completely by the end of the month. If you're going to want for it to be, TEA will pick up the cost for the basic program of Schoology.
Basic program.
Pero como dicen, iba a salir junto con pegado, because you have to buy all the other plugins to be able to use it effectively, like Google Classroom was being used. So that's the thing. Every time I say that, my phone goes off with to help when I say the Google Assistant. So anyway, they once we asked them, compare how much are they actually going to save, and look at what you're putting your employees through, your students and your parents. We're losing too many students as it is. They're not engaged anymore because you know what? They're going through a pandemic, and so are their parents. So it's not at the top of their list to actually learn this new software that they decided to throw in the middle of the year.
Let me
the district dropped the ball by not planning properly. They had these timelines from the beginning of the school year.
They had no plan. But let me say something, Vero. Is that one of the things that I've been told is that some campuses are fudging up the numbers because they're reporting overly high in regards to attendance rate of students out there, while other schools are telling the truth in regards to the number of students, and it's making other campuses look bad, like they're not doing their job. But if I understood correctly, every single school out there was struggling in regards to getting certain percentage of individuals back onto the attendance rosters.
Yep, that is correct. And it's that was one of the things that I spoke on this evening at the during the board meeting, is that teachers are constantly trying to get in contact with the students or the parents and making sure that they submit assignments before midnight and all that, because attendance is a big deal. And if they submit an assignment, they're considered asynchronous present. If they're in the class with you, they're considered present. So trying to get the ADA up, is the goal.
Anybody else anything on attendance, or just me and my conspiracy theories? I mean, no, but honestly, guys, the attendance levels are very, very low. And again,
and teachers knew that. I mean, not teachers, parents knew that all they had to do was message the teacher and say, hi, and that was enough to count them present. And the kid wasn't necessarily logging in, but as long as the parent contacted the teacher at some point, then you count them present. So how is that? Yeah, that's not concise information or correct information.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that BIC doesn't want to look as though they are behind other districts. Honestly, I don't get it. Look, why? Look, this is my issue. Why do we always look? Even it wasn't mandated. It was more of a, hey, we'll pay for it. We'll pay for the basic. We're going to give you these little crumbs, and these people go like crazy. Oh, we're getting something. Look, I don't care if you could give me a plane. Doesn't mean that I'll be able to fly it. Give me a scooter and I'll be able to ride the crud out of that thing.
Yeah.
You know, so de que no sirve. You know, if something is not broken, don't fix it, man.
Yeah.
If everything was on par working, and look, guys, this is my take. I'm going back to the same thing that we were talking about at the end of December, guys. Why are you bringing in something in the middle of a school year, trying to implement something, but on top of that, in the middle of a damn pandemic?
Exactly. Right now, we need to try to do all we can to help our employees and to help the students and the parents to be able to get through this difficult time. Okay, and throwing this at them right now, it was just ridiculous. And we're going to continue to push to let them use the Google Classroom. We need them to bring back those plugins, the breakout rooms from the Google Classroom, because that was very helpful to the teachers and very effective for the classroom. And they deactivated that, but we're going to continue to ask and ask them to please consider to bring this back because it's needed. I mean, right now, whatever we need to give for the teachers to be able to continue, my goodness, let's do it.
Talking about plugins, I'm going to get a couple right here.
Thank you. Go to what Flick Zacate said.
Mine is an 8th, and he told me if I couldn't play football, I'm not taking the test. I just worry since he's taking the high school algebra. I believe that it's an EOC test. I told him he could take it high school, but does he have to take the course? Yes. Talk to the counselor.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say with Suzanne also. I just right now, right before the show started, emailed my kid's high school counselor because depending on what track they're on, that's how many tests they have to take, is how I was explained to me. Now, a friend of mine's daughter in 8th grade took that Algebra 1 class and took the EOC in 8th grade, so she does not have to take it this year. My kiddo did not take the Algebra 1 class in 8th grade, so she has to now take the Algebra 1 EOC this year. So, yeah, my best, I would highly recommend is email your kid's high school or 8th grade counselor and ask.
Yeah.
I'm here. Sorry, I'm late. Where are my Cheetos? What is egg? It hasn't been proven yet.
February 28th.
It hasn't been proven yet until we see the
There's
proof.
a bet going on, Ida. Ida, you have not been watching a lot.
What is that one going?
The proof is in the bolitas.
Yes.
Thank you, me too.
Wow. So do people donate this much to you?
Believe it, Ida. Plus, he gets money if on the number of likes and the number of people, right? And the number of people who watch his commercials.
Guys, like it.
Wow.
I'm in the money. You know how much money? You know how much money I made last month?
How much?
$65. And I'm ecstatic. Ladies, the central building needs extra cleaning. Too many people cooking on site and not following COVID-19 guidelines. Let me tell you, I think that's everywhere. It's not only at CAB. It is everywhere, Jasmine. That's a lot of Coke, Maggie. Do you drink diet? No, she sure doesn't. Can't you tell?
It's all Diet Pepsi.
She doesn't. Your subscriber numbers went up, you guys. Thank you, guys.
Nice.
Good evening, Mr. Maggie, Mr. Borrego. God bless you all. God bless you, Monica Hermosa. Thank you for being on tonight. So, like I said yesterday, city, county, and state got so much money. Why do they need BID to volunteer and not pay them for their time? Well, one of the things I will say, guys, I think one of the incentives behind the volunteer time is you're going to get a vaccine. Plus, you're not going to get docked hours in regards to taking some time off. You are going to get paid for it. So it's more of a, hey, you know, it's an incentive to be at the front of the line in regards to the vaccines. I mean, how big of an incentive is it now that CVS Pharmacy is going to start giving them out in a couple of weeks, if not next week? And now that Joe Biden is going to be sending a mess load of vaccines out there, you know, I don't know.
And David, like for me, it's not an incentive because they're asking us to be there at 7 in the morning, and I am not meant to get up at 7 in the morning or 6 in the morning. It's just not in me to get up early. But and I already have the vaccine. But I did want to go see how it works so that I could come back and report, give you all information. That was my incentive.
It's awesome. Ronnie, let me give you a suggestion really quick. It's very painful at the end of the day, especially if you're wearing an N95 that goes around your head, up end with a pressure headache and face pain. What I do with my N95 mask, I cut the cuerditas and I loop it over here. Like that. Instead of like this, I do it like this. But you have to cut them and retie them. And just a shout, guys, I still have N95 masks, guys. So if anyone needs N95 masks going on to campus, guys, please come pick up your N95 masks. I'm not selling them. Therefore, anyone that's going on campus, guys, please pick up some damn 95 masks. ¿Dónde está la clínica de Bronzeville? Su clínica, bueno, no esta semana no hay clínicas en Bronzeville que estarán repartiendo la vacuna, a lo menos de que reciban algunas del condado. La clínica va a ser el viernes. Mañana le tengo los detalles garantizados, pero sí van a dar 2,000 vacunas. Vacunado. Exactamente. We got the email through both personal and work emails. Tried to sign up, but it said volunteers reached.
Oh.
Sorry. Apples and Oranges, I volunteered to talk to you and discuss AOBE is working on how much time we spent on employees' concerns and how much time we do spend on politicians. It is an open invitation.
Absolutely. I mean, Apples and Oranges has the right to go to whatever association. And yes, they are going to be cheaper, but you got to remember, you get what you pay for. And as far as on politicians, everybody has to deal with politicians. They are the ultimate decision makers here. I know. Hello, there's one right there. And so they're the ultimate decision makers here. So we have to deal with them, whether we like it or not, whether we like them or not, but we have to deal with them. It's part of what gets some of these things done. And so we have to do what we have to do. But, it's your right. I'm sorry, to see you go. But that's your decision on that. But just remember, you get what you pay for. Y como dicen, lo barato sale caro at the end. If, God forbid, you need individual assistance or end up in a legal issue, then that's where it gets very difficult. And it's not until this pandemic that a lot of people saw the difference of what AOBE does in comparison to other associations. So,
well,
we're the only chartered local here in BISD that is recognized by our state affiliate. So, we this is not a made up organization. This is an organization that has been here helping BISD employees for many, many, many years. So,
yeah, and everyone is free to go wherever they want. Let me tell you, Apples and Oranges, Best is a piece of trash. Sorry, anyone out there that is hand and foot with a child predator and out there helping Minerva Peña steal an election, come on, man. But to each his own. I mean, they could charge me $1 and I'd still go with AOB, charge me $50 just because of that. I didn't get the email either. Yeah, that was, and I when I saw that thing about the email, I'm going like, I'm going to guess that a lot of people didn't get it. Is that all other school districts star or just BISD? Someone have no, everyone.
That's statewide.
That's statewide. Yes, statewide.
Absolutely.
100%. I'm a little bit late today. Who are these lovely ladies?
I'm Maggie.
Veronica AOB president.
Ida Beldaño, AOB staff.
Fair process after their friend's family got vaccinated. Yeah, that's very, very unfortunate. I also invite you to participate on the next school board elections. It opens your eyes and you really discover what each association stands for. Believe me, it would change your mind. That's crazy. Yes. No tri nada el start test, apenas que me lo den en japonés para que batalle un poquito.
No trae nada.
No saying nada. I just hope that they focus on our elderly and not give it to the relatives. They should be on electronic system to show transparency. That is what I'm being promised, guys. My only request to the city of Brownsville today, guys, let me say, I did have extensive conversations with them today, guys. My only request is they figure out a program to attend the needs of individuals that are homebound. So no, and I want to say this because, guys, while your elected officials are out there distributing vouchers to their compadres, Erasmo Castro is out there fighting for the individuals that can't go out there and get vouchers.
Yeah.
So and that's what makes a difference, guys. Look, I mean, you're stuck with me, guys. Y'all, the city of Browns community is stuck with me. Gonna be out here doing my best to advocate for y'all, and I'm very, very proud of the conversations that I had throughout the day today. I took time from my work because I send people away, tell them to come back tomorrow or Friday, so I could have these conversations with the city of Brownsville. And the city of Brownsville, as it was explained to me, are going to do a phenomenal job, guys. Phenomenal job. Fair distribution, but I did ask that they focus on our homebound individuals, but it is for 65 and older. Is that you?
Not me.
Oh. I'm morning. Just woke up. Just woke up from the longest nap. Is that you, Aida?
It's Sudi. Oh, it's Ida's dog.
Don't you like and share the video? You just yes, guys, please like that damn video. I got 100 people on there, and I'm only got like 40 likes. Hey, who disliked it?
Not mine. Not mine.
No breakout room.
Can you come get you?
Until when will teachers be allowed to use Google Classroom? Right?
We don't know. We don't know. We had been told that we were not going to be able to use it anymore, but we're still using it.
Correct. We're hoping that they're going to let them finish the school year on it. So we're going to continue to ask for that because, like we said, we need to try to assist the teachers as much as we can at this time. So hopefully the breakout rooms will be back soon.
Ladies, our campus are using it. We have a lot of lesson plans.
What campus is that?
The Schoology?
Yeah.
I wonder what campus it is.
Jasmine, if you could inbox us or let us know, or just let us know, we're good. It's going to take a while to get to your comment, but we'll get there. Esta semana o cuando? El viernes. Este viernes. Mañana esté atenta a mi página porque voy a estar poniendo información. Guys, be very attentive to my page tomorrow if you have 65 and older individuals that need to get that vaccine.
And no bread.
No bread.
No jelly and no bread.
Yeah.
You just use your finger to scoop up the peanut butter.
Y luego te estás ahogando con la peanut butter.
And then it's a generic brand with no salt in it.
We have so many forethought lesson plans modules. We still use the ones from last year. Yikes. This whole thing is really messed up. Messed up big time. God be with us all. Amen, Jerry.
Amen.
Wondering who Charlie Brown is. Charlie is in Spanish is Carlos, and I know a Carlos with the same hair, do or less. El mendigo pelón, Houston. We have a problem. Yes, big problem. Yes, breakout rooms. I don't know what breakout rooms are.
So basically what it is, Erasmo, is if I have a group of, let's say, 18 kids virtually, and I have to provide accommodations to a small group, oral accommodations, I can take those 5 kids and put them in a break room while my other kids are still testing in this room and provide the accommodations here. It also serves for the purpose of when you need to talk to a student in private, in reference to maybe they're missing an assignment or whatever, you can pull them out into the breakout room, have your discussion with them, remind them what they're missing, and then come back. And it's a private discussion. Nobody can hear it. So, I mean, it was a really great tool, but it's gone.
Yikes. Let me ask, guys, one of the things that we did learn yesterday was that, talking about breakout, they did, and guys, no, they are not building the Performing Arts Center, guys. it was a sarcastic picture, guys, for all those people that were like going like, how are they going to put it there? What is your take on them in the middle of a pandemic going to start to build playgrounds on our elementaries? Spending $2 million on these.
Who's that? Who's that question for?
You.
Anyway,
So I mean, while it's appreciated because a lot of campuses, like my campus, our playground equipment is very outdated. I kind of feel like it's maybe a somewhat of a sense of torture to the kids because they're gonna see this beautiful thing that they can't touch, and
That's a good point.
that can cause, especially like for some our younger kids or our special ed students who go outside maybe for breaks that they need to walk or whatever. That's going to be kind of maybe a trigger for them because they're not going to be able to go to it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's very true.
It just doesn't make any sense in the middle of a pandemic when we have expired PPE, we don't have plastic shields all over the campuses. Our teachers are struggling to get a raise or to get any type of hazard pay. Our nurses, nombre shut up. We're putting $2 million into playgrounds that nobody will be able to play on for a good while. And if they are going to play on them, somebody has to go back out there and disinfect them every single time individuals get in touch with them.
They wouldn't even be able to do that at Erasmo because a child's not going to stay at one place the whole time. They're going to want to be jumping from different parts of the playground, and there's not going to be somebody walking behind them with a sanitizing cloth.
Yep.
It makes no sense, guys. But again, my concern, guys, is all these little things are just picture moments for these people. It's all it is. It's just picture moments. They're excited about getting their picture in front of a little shovel thing and say, we're doing it for the children. Your number one priority, BISD, is to protect is the safety of our students and staff. You put it out of those 173 letters that you sent out in the past couple of months.
What, 100 letters?
He's just being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
Huh? What?
She said, what, 173 letters? I'm like, you're just being sarcastic.
No, I'm not. Actually, Carmelita gave the numbers out today.
They have sent out 173 letters?
Well, they did 173 individuals. We're right now.
What was that? I was going to ask that because what was that number referencing? The month of February? January to now? Like when was
that number made no sense whatsoever.
I'm just wondering what the timeline was for that number.
192 on COVID leave? My gosh. That alarmed me. I was like, my goodness. I wrote those down.
But I'm just wondering, yes, I understand that's what's on leave right now. But she gave another number of positive cases. I don't remember what the number was. I was just wondering what is since when or what days are we looking at? Is it this week or from last week, a month? What are we looking at?
It made no sense. There's just no way that my math is pretty bad. That math is horrible. We spent many hours on training to learn Google Class. It was training after training, and now makes no sense to do something totally new. It's ridiculous.
And Google Classroom, the breakout rooms, was BISD paying for them?
I think it was an extra, no?
Ida?
It was like an extension.
Yeah. They were paying for that. They were paying for that, and then they had to get those extra features like the breakout rooms and the different what they call like the plugins, like Erasmo's going to get. Well, he's getting different ones, but they had to pay for that, and then it just makes no sense, absolutely no sense to do all of that. To know
how much was it costing? Do you know?
We've been trying to get those numbers actually.
Well, they got a $90,000 check that can go towards that.
I saw that the TASB check.
Yes. Are you really?
Ay, Dios santo.
How far behind are you on the comments?
He looks like Giuliani.
9:43, Maggie. 9:43. He's behind almost 20 minutes.
No, he looks like Giuliani. Remember where the ink is running from the
Is it weird that I use a foot brush and pumice to comb my hair?
Oh my goodness.
I got it. I got this as a present. I didn't know what the hell it was.
That's supposed to be for your feet, right?
Is it new? I hope it's new.
Yeah, it's got the tag in right there. Look. And I didn't buy it.
Dios
You can
mío.
straight across so you can look like Jim Carrey and
Mira,
Linda.
así me voy a ver.
Híjole, no, hombre, your votes are really gonna go up now.
It's not a toupee.
Hey, look to the side, Erasmo. Look to the side. You and I are the same. I've got the white hair underneath. Are you doing what I'm doing? You're only coloring the long hair?
No, I don't color anything. It's not a toupee, guys. It's not a toupee. When I cut my hair, I don't cut the top part. Digo, no me quedo pelón, me hago el comb over con ganas.
Don't do the comb over. That's just sad.
Oh my goodness.
My hair. Parents need to be on top of the kids. No, yo me aguanto. On top of the kids, making sure they do the work. Parents are at fault. They need to be accountable. If the kids don't want to learn, it's on them. There should be consequences. Yeah. But again, parents, we've been saying this for months now, Gracie. Parents need to become a little bit more involved in regards to their kids' education, something they had been neglecting for a long, long time. Don't forget to thank our school counselors. It's, yes, National School Counselors Week, guys. God bless. Let me tell you, this Polish cake was amazing. I finished it. I'm not going to eat that last piece because then I'll feel bad.
That last piece.
Yes, God, thank y'all so much to all our amazing counselors out there. Y'all do an amazing job. Y'all know I care about y'all. Somebody should. I'm going to pass that chesco on me. Presidente Trump pasó su test. Point to the elephant. We need to count them present if they make any type of contact by midnight. Then we count them present, but no work is done, and we have to justify why they failing. Then we need to ensure we document calls and calls to help them. By this time, it's time to listen to Castro Show, my favorite to close the
That is
Virginia,
true.
Virginia, you have to go to YouTube.
We hope we're here to entertain.
What you're saying is true, though, Erasmo. There's a lot of kids that either they log in or contact is made, but assignments are not being submitted. And then it's like, okay. And you call the parents like, oh, well, it's because he didn't feel like doing it. He wasn't feeling well.
We just got an iPad back from a parent who said, here, they're not wanting to do any work. They just stay up all night and watch videos. And we looked at the history of the iPad, and it was Disney Plus, YouTube, TikTok videos. And I'm thinking,
wow,
who's the parent here? And this is like elementary level.
Well, let me tell you guys, in the Brownsville area, the TikTok numbers are through the roof after the district started to dish out a lot of those iPads and computers and tablets. So, hey, Sebastian, congratulations on getting.
That was supposed to be blocked.
No, kids can do amazing things on computers. Yeah. Sebastian, congratulations on getting your second dose, my man. Love you, Papa. Thank you, because I called the main office and they did not have a clue. I got transferred 4 times and had to hang up. I was at my work. Luckily, it's our family business. But come on.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Email the school principal. The school counselor. And let me tell you, the friend who called TEA, they didn't know the answer. She wanted a specific spot to go Google or go look for the information that she could give the parents, and they couldn't figure out the answer. They were like, we're gonna release something for the parents eventually. We're working on it.
Yeah, but after waiting for so many weeks, our ears hurt. It does. Trust me. And it's a small taste, guys, of what our medical professionals have to deal with for 12-hour shifts.
All that, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Maggie, so you got to to bed at 8:30 and sleep 15 hours and you still don't get up early, then bitch it up.
15 hours. Where's the 15 hours come in? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 10 hours. I wish I wake up every 45 minutes to an hour and a half.
Charlie Brown teaches math at the district. Google Classroom is so much more user friendly. AOB is still about taking care of all employees. Thank you for everything y'all do. Thank you, Charlie Vaughn. Greetings and AOB members here. Hey, Eduardo, my man. Use Teams. They have breakout rooms.
The problem with that is that our elementary kids are used to using Google Meets. And so we would have to, again, now go back and teach them how to use Teams. And in order for them to use Teams, I would have to get kinder, first, and second graders to figure out how to log into an email to then be able to get into Teams. It's too much for them. It's too much for them. Hey, Manny!
It wouldn't be so bad if we had started with that.
Right.
Exactly. That's the thing. And, even to switch it to anything, no matter what, they started the year with this. They need to continue to let them finish the year with it.
As much as I want the vaccine because I'm a teacher with face-to-face students and on campus where we're in outbreak, I want our city to take care of our 65 plus and elderly disabled citizens first. Let me say, Marcy, look, and I applaud that because that's something that I believe in. But if you as an educator are given the opportunity, knowing that you're going onto a campus face to face, take the vaccine, Marcy. There's up to such a level. Take into consideration that you have family members as well that are elderly. You have to take care of our students. We don't want you, our students, all having to quarantine, guys. So no, Marcy. Wait your turn whenever it's out. It's due. But if you are given the opportunity to get the vaccine, Marcy, get the damn vaccine.
I keep saying we're at the part of the movie where it's every man for himself.
Yes. And I say that because look, guys, I promised my community and I do my best to keep my promises. I promised I would not get my vaccine locally. I would not, but I was applying and I shared it with you. No shame.
You came in, you took one of ours in Hidalgo County.
Yes. And I said that. I said, I'm going to apply in Hidalgo. I'm going to apply in Harris County. I'm going to apply at UTRGV and I'm going to get registered. The first one that clicks, I'm out of here. But I was not going to get a vaccine here in Brownsville. And I've had the opportunity twice to get vaccinated. And I said no. Actually, 3 times. I lie. 3 times. I had the opportunity to go to Casa del Sol early that morning. I had the opportunity to get in line for the vouchers at 3 p.m. I think that's the time that you went, Maggie.
Yeah. And
then I had the opportunity that day that I took my parents, had the opportunity to just lie about something and get a vaccine. I did neither.
You look 65-ish. Just kidding.
Well, what happens is with a mask, it's kind of harder to tell,
Sure.
Y luego no tiene Botox, so they're like.
No, I would have gone like that.
A ese dale 2.
Ese está más muy viejito. Dale 20.
Doble dosis. That's why I decided to go to steal one from Ida.
So what did you think about the process in Hidalgo?
The process.
The process in Hidalgo.
Oh, excellent. Let me tell you, the whole process was 4 hours. Yeah, 2 hours to get my wristband, 2 hours to get the vaccine. Amazing. Besides that, when I did went to get the vaccine, even with my face covering up, people in Edinburgh were going like, Erasmo, and I'm going like,
oh my gosh.
Actually, the person that gave me the vaccine goes like, I can't believe you're here. I'm going like, how the hell do you know who I am?
You're like, wait a minute. Are you for me or against me?
It's like when Reagan got shot, when he was at the hospital, he says, please make sure that all my doctors are Republicans. That's the thing. What's up with the lesson plans? Administrators want the objectives agenda on Schoology, and they want the lessons plans there. It's ridiculous. Somebody is making money for all those programs. What about the middle school tracks that have yet to be built?
They had brought that up at a facilities meeting. That was like they're doing that at the facilities meeting I went to a month and a half ago. It was brought up, and they're doing it.
I didn't even use the HD photo of them digging, but that is the place it would have gone. That's why it looks so awesome. And people were going like, why are they going to build it there? It's going to block off traffic. And I'm going like, do y'all really not get the sarcasm behind it?
I didn't even see where it was at.
I did. And I thought it was so amazing that some people actually thought that we were actually getting a performing arts center. I go like, guys, this is Brownsville.
What are you
You just never know.
Not going to happen. Did anyone else? Huh?
What are you drinking?
Levit water. Bonafont. It's you haven't tried these?
Mm-mm.
Come by my office and I got a mess load. These things are amazing. It's the only way I can drink water. Did anyone else get a sense that parts of the board meeting today seemed rehearsed, seemed so weird and fake? Yeah, let me tell you guys. One of the things that I thought was kind of funny, and I posted on the page, was how they were trying to stop recording the executive section meetings. I mean, how does that make sense to anyone? It makes sense to no one. But little Eddie and Daniela and Prissy were on the losing side of that vote. And I'm sure little Eddie was ticked off that Baltasar Salazar got one up on him.
Did the president lose his voice?
The president lose his voice?
Yeah, Eddie.
Well, COVID.
You don't hear him say a word. Did he talk?
He was talking today.
He spoke a little bit.
I missed out when he talked, and I thought, if he's the president, why isn't he more running the show? Again, I wonder.
Because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I mean, look, it's not easy running a meeting. That's why it would have been so much better for Prissy Rocateptum to be the president of the board. She was the one that had the most experience, and is not a piece of crap like Minerva or Drew. Because Drew Brown is a piece of crap. So, the best person to become president would have been Prissy. But little Eddie has this big old Napoleon complex. He hates being called little Eddie. And he hates being, being a part of the Lollipop Guild. And he hates, when a plane flies overhead. And, because that urge to say, Le Plan! Le Plan!
Tell Ida what kind of shovel they gave him.
They gave him a beach little pail and shovel.
Chihuahuas.
I got my beach pail. I got my shovel. Going to put this dirt over there.
Oh, hey, there's still a lot of messages that you have to read. But
I'm going. Guys, stop talking.
I know. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be here till midnight. Ahorita that you did bring up Drew, I just thought that was so low of her trying to delay the approval of the 40 hours for transportation. That says a lot. My goodness, that was just so wrong.
It was very, very wrong, and I'll say because of this, guys. Look, our bus drivers, our FNS people, they're some of the lowest paid individuals in the district. They have been lied to by the majority board for far, far too long. Look, guys, I'm glad that they're getting 40 hours. But one of the things that I remember, Dr. Sendejas was very, very cautious with, and Baltasar Salazar, take it for what it's worth, made a very, very valid point. If you are going to get paid for 40 hours, we're going to have to provide 40 hours of work for you. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a fair statement, because we as a school district, guys, we cannot be gifting out funds. We cannot have bus drivers, FNS people, custodians, and again, they deserve every cent that they get. but we cannot have them working 20 hours and getting paid 40 hours.
Absolutely.
I
So-
can tell you that we have transportation people on my campus assisting in many different parts of the campus, whether it be in the technology and the cafeteria, monitoring students, helping with whatever they can. I mean, they're working.
Yeah.
The problem is that the district has to become creative in regards to
Exactly.
get them to do something, for the money that we're paying them. Look, guys, and I don't think our bus drivers were ever asking for a handout. They were just asking for something to be a little bit stable where they could, provide for their families. I think that's fair. The
Now,
problem.
Go ahead, and I'll tell you.
The problem with a lot of the bus drivers is that they're mega stupid. That's part of the problem. A big old chunk of them are just stupid, because instead of uniting, coming together and fighting for a cause, I mean, you got like 3 or 4 or 5 different factions out there, all of them asking for something different, and you really can't get the there's no solidarity out there. There really isn't. And when you don't have solidarity in individuals or a big group like AOBE, then you're going to be going in different routes, and the board and the administration are going to feel pulled because no matter what they decide on, they're going to piss somebody off. And that's what happened with the bus drivers. They try to give a little bit to one of the groups, and the other 3 or 4 or 5 factions got pissed off. Sorry,
Hey, and I have a question. So when the attorney had fees had to get approved for Drew Brown to be represented, how come that wasn't put off till July? I'm just asking for a friend.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
2 months ago.
That they didn't have to wait for the budget to see if it could be approved. That they didn't have to wait for.
Well, I'll tell. I can give you the political answer. Look, the political answer is that they already have budgeted out there certain monies for attorney fees and for certain emergencies type of situations, which I can see why they would want to place Dr. Sylvia Atkinson's mess, which they were a part of, as an emergency situation. With that said, no sean descarados. They stole the money. They helped Sylvia Atkinson. Because I'm sorry, guys, I was on that board. They, Prisi, Drew, Minerva, they helped Dr. Atkinson. They helped her along the way. Even in that movie deal, guys. I'm sorry, Prisi, and I gave you props when I gave you props. Pero you helped Sylvia. You gave your okay for her to do anything she wanted on that board. So now they're going to ask, or they're going to get attorney fees paid for by taxpayers because they got themselves in a mess because they stood side by Sylvia Atkinson while she was stealing millions of dollars from our children. No, bitch it up. You can't make this crap up. Somebody should write a book about this.
Oh wait, you are.
Yeah.
Comments. Go.
He's already promoting that.
Because y'all just see the playground aspect of it. Look at who's getting the yes, to get these parks installed, and boom, and there's a reason behind it. Vendors, contractors need to get paid, pandemic or not. Mike is on point, guys.
Who is doing the playgrounds?
I'm not sure, but he's right, guys. Vendors got to get paid. Vendors didn't invest tens of thousands of dollars on these knuckleheads on there to not get their monies back. That's just the reality. You've been talking about STAR that takes place in April, May. Bilingual students will be asked to come in starting on the 22nd and take the TELPAS online. Does that same thing apply? Okay, if they don't show up, will they be asked to ensure? Well, look, Hector, I think you mentioned of one of the key words, online. Guys, there's got to be better ways to do these things online,
But is there an answer? Is there where we can find out? Can the kids not show up for Telpas?
We'll find out.
Don't show up. I'm sorry. I would not be sending my child for Telpas or anything.
Yeah, don't send her.
But how is that going to affect the child in passing the grade or not? Like right now, the
TELPAS is just bilingual testing.
Yeah.
It's not for grade, not for passing?
No.
Do you mean passing, like passing for the year, you mean, or what?
No,
it's just to categorize them in the bilingual department.
Okay.
Yes.
And the Telpus has been online. It's been on the computer for the past couple of years.
And look, come on, guys. A lot of our kids got little nopalitos on the. They don't need a telepass to let them know how good they are in Spanish.
Go.
Ahí viene el Kevin. ¿Qué onda, vato? ¿Qué onda, vato? Yo me llamo Kevin. Yo me llamo Brian. A ver, ¿qué sabes en inglés español? No sé. Pero me llamo Kevin.
Comments.
Me llamo Brian. Who is making money off the contract with those playgrounds? Hey, that's the question. Let's see. Me too. The board meetings always seem weird and fake to me. 100%. Stop it.
20 minutes.
Everything they do, doing it costs money. Look at who they're paying. Yes, they're paying the character vendors. Yes, 100%. Good evening, Erasmo and Maggie. My amor, thanks for the Levi soda. It's actually a Be Light Bonafont, but don't buy them because I buy all of them when I go to Soriana. There's nothing wrong with Google Classroom. Stop fixing what is not broken. That's exactly what I'm saying. Me too.
Exactly.
Smile. Shoot, there are a lot of comments, guys. Sorry. Fuzzy math. Just as President Bush first coined that in our $2,000 present dollar. Somebody needs to be giving me some more money because 2000 presidential debate, 100%. Yeah, true, Marcy, 100%. How in the heck did they downloaded it? It's blocked on the ones on the computers. Man, kids can do just about anything. Good evening to all the beautiful panel. They're talking about me, of course. Y'all check them. Damn, my kid's iPad gonna be full of questions about erectile.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. I don't know my kids.
I know.
Tell you, Mike needs to be the co-host.
Digo, Mike. Yeah, but country having vaccinations in those prisons. They will be Brownsville will be having vaccinations. Yes, where will Brownsville be having vaccinations? I heard that maybe TSC.
Yes.
I'm going.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where they asked us to show up if you got chosen.
But I don't know if that's TSC for the training, and then they're going to go to like iTech. Remember, TSC is still iTech, guys. So we'll get more information tomorrow. But TSC as of right now, you don't need to get into the email. Just log into the website or download the app on the computer, and they go in directly with their email and password. Yikes. Lucy, what's that website? My son uses Teams, and it's very friendly and straightforward. Awesome. My teenager, high school senior, went in person to Mission High to take the portion of the TSI, and it was the first time she set foot on campus since last year, March 2020. Wow. Yeah, wait for a vaccine. Muy noble, my cheese. Ya te inyectaste COVID. Mike, after they started to do the anal test,
he would get in line and then get back at the end of the line and get in line again.
Sign me up, guys. Sign me up. Good evening. Are they and vaccine clinic for this week in Brownsville? It will be for 65 and older, 2,000 vaccines. I'll get some information hopefully tomorrow in regards to Los Fresnos. I got my wristband. Yes!
Yay!
And that's for tomorrow, right? Is that tomorrow? Nelda?
It starts tomorrow, but I think it's going all the way up until the weekend.
Awesome. And the way that they did the wristbands, they put a certain time for you to go. So that's awesome. Numbers were 119 close contact to expose, 73 positives, 192 currently out for COVID, leave 3%, and 8 deaths since this month.
So that's only for the month of February?
January.
January.
That's, guys, 8 deaths.
That's
in a month?
That's a lot.
Wow. That's heartbreaking.
I heard of people having life-threatening side effects from COVID vaccine. Yes.
From the vaccine?
Do you guys know anything about this? No. One of the doctors that passed away in California, actually, it was proven that it wasn't because of the vaccine. And guys, one of the things that, again, we've said this before, and it's, I'm not a doctor, but I pretend to be one. But guys, one of the things that I said out there, You can take a vaccine for almost anything, and you could have adverse effects. It's just
And
very very small percentage.
the odds of you getting sick by not taking the vaccine, and the odds of you getting sick by taking the vaccine, the odds are forever in your favor.
Absolutely.
With the vaccine.
Yeah. Now, and let me take into consideration, guys. Like, I had the vaccine on Saturday. Have felt nothing, no pain, no rash, no mark, nothing.
Nothing.
Que vendan elotes también los voceros. They're already out there in the neighborhoods. Let me tell you, that would supplement a lot of cash.
Hey, right?
Things not put off to July. Superintendent raise. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was an argument there.
Telepass at the high schools where I work will be online. Yes, the student does not have to come to camp. 100%. The key word, online. Oh shoot, I'm gonna miss out on some comments. Yeah, here we go. Telepass not passing, but it is instrument used if they are to exit the bilingual program. 100%. But I think that there's a time to take it, and right now is not a time to take it on campus.
Absolutely.
Take it online. Evening, guys. Just do not show up. I don't think this is a good idea for anyone to send their kids. No, boycott all the testing. The states just want to make money for all these damn testing. They're crazy.
I agree.
I was watching Manny in the mic.
He was on earlier today at 8. Yes, he was on at 8.
What the hell, Manny? What about this?
Oh, he went into the 9 o'clock hour.
He went into the 9 o'clock, and yes, the other night I was watching him, and I was rewinding and watching, and it's funny because he's like, okay, so it's 9 o'clock. We're about to lose a bunch of people to the Erasmo show.
Yeah, even we wrap up our show on Thursdays.
We're like in a hurry. Oh my God, it's gonna be
It's 9 o'clock. You don't cross the 9 o'clock.
That's Holy Land.
Híjole.
That's Holy Ground. What about the second dose? I'm scheduled to get it February 12th. It should be coming up next week. And
me too, Maria. I'll start posting. I'll start letting y'all know as soon as I find out. Also,
why is Maggie trying to take my job?
I'm telling you.
Who said?
Whoa, watch out.
Mosquitoes.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Mosquitoes.
I got a lot of parents that are clearing iPad history.
Right? Gee, wow, right? They're like, oh my goodness.
We had one that said foster parents hell, something like that. We're like, should we call someone? It was like a TikTok video.
Fifi, I'll have the information tomorrow. Please be on the page. I'll be posted as soon as I get it. Pretty girl, it's Microsoft Teams. Oh, we're almost done. I have the 2 doses of vaccines, no issues. Serious problems are very low percentage. 100%. I agree. And congratulations. Maggie is the boss of this show.
Hey, Amanda.
Are we caught up?
We're done.
Oh my goodness.
That was quick.
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, I'm pretty quick on the draw.
Hey,
guys,
someone texted me a message, and it says, the Erasmo show has now gone to the dogs. It's a kennel club.
Puro barking. You don't see me
We're trying to keep them quiet, and they're squeaking with the squeaky toy.
You heard that? Did you hear that?
Mine kept barking last night.
Y'all don't see me bringing my cats on the show.
They don't make noise.
¿Cómo los vas a traer en the scooter to your studio?
You've shown them. Oh, you've shown them not on this show. On other shows, you've shown them.
On Manny's show at night when they asked me to come on.
Yeah.
Y'all seen my house? My house
behind the mic.
Behind the mic. Okay.
Have y'all seen my house when I do those shows?
No.
My Lord, it's a mess.
What?
I'm a hoarder. I'm a mini hoarder. Guys, last words. Anything?
Did you see the comment?
Which one?
Dogs or cats? Dogs.
Cats.
Dogs.
Dog.
Cats.
Definitely dogs.
Well, my house is both, so.
Hey, quick question, Erasmo, though. You were mentioning for them to go log on to YouTube, so you don't make money if they view you through Facebook?
Correct.
No.
Oh, okay.
So,
and just for them viewing it on YouTube, you make money. or what?
Tell them about what you talked about this morning.
What was your?
That you looked at the algorithms and the information about your YouTube video and you saw people who hide themselves.
Yes. If you go in there, guys, there's a section that tells you these individuals hide themselves. You know, and I said, like, well, it's okay, you know, and guys, nobody else can see that you're hiding yourself, so don't worry. And I'm not going to mention all the people that are there, but let me tell you, there's a lot of people on there. But with that said, I was surprised that the people that are hiding in there, two of them, Sylvia Atkinson and Minerva Peña, they're on this show religiously.
Wow.
And when you said, guess who? I'm like, Barack Obama? Donald Trump? Who could it be? And when you said Sylvia Atkinson, Sylvia Atkinson, I was like, oh, dun, 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 no. Let it go, people, let it go.
El Garrafón at my house.
Oh, yeah.
It always comes out right there. Why don't you activate Facebook stars and supports badge page on Facebook? How do I do that?
Oh my goodness.
There's a way to do that.
I'm going to say that tonight. No, I'm going to be raking in the cash.
So what did you decide? Cuba? No Cuba.
I'm going to talk about that in the morning, but I'll say real quick. I postponed my trip to Cuba to April the 1st.
So are you going to go Cozumel or Cancun?
I'm going to Cancun.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
you need it.
It's all that YouTube money.
Yeah, I'm breaking it in.
No, it's called Papi Trump.
Papi Trump. What I want to do is I want to go to Cuba.
Papi Trump is still sending you money? Okay.
He saved it from the last time.
Oh, okay.
What I want to do is I want to try to go to Cuba through Cancun. You know, because it's easier if you're going through the Mexican side than if you're coming through the American side.
So that's the plan.
The man with the plan.
So we're gonna have next. When are you leaving? February what?
No, he moved it. He said.
Yeah, well, I wasn't planning to say because I was going to make sure that nobody tried to kill me before then.
Because that's what I was gonna say. Like a week afterwards, we're gonna be like, he's been missing.
Actually, February 11th, guys. Again,
last seen on a boat leaving Cancun.
En la lancha yéndome para. You know, because it's really close. I think it's like 60 miles or something, 90 miles.
Yeah. You're going to be one of those little boats with the little motor in the back going.
Okay. Luego it's going to be 9 o'clock like, oigan, bájale al motor, tengo que hacer el live.
Ten el teléfono. And they're going to be saying, señor, es que no va así. Es igual que mi little scooter. Ahorita le da.
But wouldn't it be amazing, guys? I mean, honestly.
Y el otro con el foco. For the lighting.
Y el otro con el micrófono.
We're going to be like this. Sígale, Mr. Erasmo, sígale. ¿Cuánto? $20 extra. Está bueno.
¿Cómo sabe todo usted?
Baba, I'm going to be in town to collect my 5 bolsitas de Cheeto bolitas from you, Papa. Trust me.
And the one pan and the one cajeta.
Concha de cajeta.
Guys, going.
Any other last words?
I'm waiting for Mike Pineapple to bring in something about Cancun and a little boat ride.
Yeah, we need a little video out there, Mike. We need one of that one and one of what was the other one?
I don't remember.
Me singing Metallica. Mike, make it so.
Oh, that would be good.
Mike, get on it.
Mike, hey, erectile dysfunction. Guys, have a great evening, guys. Social distance face. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. All of y'all. AOB, love y'all. Guys, social distance face coverings, hand sanitizers. Thank y'all for being here. Like the damn YouTube page, guys. And Jessica, tell me about those stars thing. I need to make some money off of that.
You need to go to Cuba.
Tomorrow, please be attentive to my page. I will be posting information about
Right.
the vaccination clinic for Brownsville. Guys, be good to each other and continue to be good to me. God bless.